can you explain to the rest of us what is behavioral micro-targeting, traditional micro-targeting, and demographic polling?
Of course. So let me start with demographic polling.
Sure.
So demographic polling will mean that I'm going to go out and ask questions of the population, and I'm going to make sure that my polling addresses the correct amount of men and women, different age groups, different ethnicities, different belief structures, different parts of the country or states that people live in according to the population. So it's weighted properly. And I'm going to ask opinion questions like, do you like Donald Trump? Right? And that's all well and good, but that doesn't give you that much information. I'll give you a basic poll. Okay, you know, less than 50% of the country likes Donald Trump right now. Okay, what do you do with that for political communications? That doesn't help anything. It kind of just tests the water to see where people are at. What is the national feeling, right? And so if you're going to go into, what did you ask for the next level?
Traditional micro-targeting or behavioral micro-targeting.
So traditional micro-targeting is going to take all of these different people and put them into groups. And it's not just going to be, you know, all right, I'm going to talk to all of the women, or I'm going to talk to all of the youth. But sometimes it does look like that. It might just be like, okay, I'm going to talk to all of the conservative women. I'm going to talk to all of the young people who care about the environment. I'm going to talk to all of the conservative Hispanics in this state. And so it's putting together basic demographic categories and going a little bit further. And then you will have a handful of different campaigns that will come out of a political campaign targeted at those different types of people.
Give me an example.
So again, like we're going to talk to youth about the environment. Okay, great. Well, that might mean that I'm not going to make any other environmental campaigns because I've seen that only youth are active or are talking about these topics when I've done polling. So we're going to talk just about environmental initiatives to the youth because they're going to be the people that are actually going to get active. They're going to come out to events. They're going to go vote for me because of my environmental policy, right? And so that's what that will look like. Now, when you go into behavioral micro-targeting or, you know, I would say real micro-targeting, this is when you don't have to pick and choose your campaigns here and there. You don't just have to choose, you know, okay, 5 or 10 big topics targeted at different groups of people. You can target every single person in America if you want to. And you're going to target everybody according to how they view the world. So instead of just the youth campaign on the environment, I'm going to have a different campaign towards youth who are open-minded and extroverted. They're going to have a campaign about how you can get involved, how you can help stop climate change, because they're going to go and they're going to take an action. And they're going to go and they're going to share that on social media. And you can find something very specific for those people to get active that is about our hope for the future and how the planet for our children can be better than it is for us today. Now, there's going to be a whole different group of other youth that also care about the environment, but they're introverted and neurotic. So you're going to play instead on their fears about the environment. You're going to show them those pictures of a polar bear standing on a tiny piece of ice with melting ice caps in the background. You're going to show them the giant floating island of plastic and all of the dead birds and fish around it. You are going to use fear-based messaging in order to drive them to action or to care about your environmental policy. And when you're trying to do something positive in the world, I guess that doesn't sound as bad when I phrase it on let's save the environment type of platform. But it starts to get really bad when you talk about a different topic. Let's talk about registering to vote. What if I saw that the open-minded and extroverted people could be encouraged to go vote, but the neurotic people could really easily be encouraged to not vote at all? Because I could instead make them afraid of politics. I could make them disengage with government. I could make them feel like their government has never done anything for them, so why should they care?
So you could flip and forget, like, let's win by not getting the guys to come out and vote and impose fear that this may not even happen or there's not even a chance, so don't even worry about coming out and voting. That's unbelievable. So you guys went that deep into it?
That's what I was shown in the 2-day debrief that I talk about in my book that I was given a month after the Trump campaign. All my colleagues that had worked on the Trump campaign and the Trump super PAC showed me the strategies that they used when we were wondering, okay, what did you guys do? How did you win this? This is a crazy political upset that no one in history is ever going to forget. What did you do? And we thought we'd see some pretty cool stuff with numbers, engagement. How did you get there? What were they clicking on? What were the tools that you used? There was a little bit of that, but there was also some really dark stuff that they showed us. And voter suppression tactics were one of them.